Hello, this is Joseph Vivaldi of the Joseph Vivaldi Network, and I am proud to introduce a brand new show to the network. It is Yesterday's News with Joe Vexter and Curtis Bearhart, who represents the Okanus Network. He is an emissary. And before I do that, I'm going to run a clip from Kindle Your Writing, how to make an Amazon Kindle book great, and then I'm running to the program.
This is an overview of what you need to make a book great. If you're going to make it mean something, you should go overboard and use those strengths to your advantage and use those tools. I know I might not have covered everything in this book. This is an overall how-to, and some things you will find in other books. Here is a word of advice. This is your baby. If you nurture it and make it grow, it will grow. You may find that you have done this for a while, and then this time around you may never get it done. You may have personal problems in your life, and it might attack you in every direction. With this, you might go through a breakup or a divorce. You may go through family problems. You may go through hell and back. But keep going through your pain. Finish that book or keep on writing your books. Eventually, your hard work will pay off. You could have a hell of a year with writing. But in writing, it is being able to come out with stuff. You could outsource, but wouldn't you want your own words being heard? Some people may have thought that I outsourced in the span of 2 years, but I did all that work myself. I lost my relationship along the way because of it. But when you have a dream in life, you have to go for it, no matter what you lose. I know I was watching a Hallmark movie around Christmas time, where a woman wanted a book deal and got it, and it changed her life. However, at the same time, she split up with the one she was with, because they didn't share the same vision. Life is like this, and if our words aren't conveyed, and even if you reach a small group of people, isn't it worth it? If you have a message to share with the world, there is a price that is there to be paid. But you go and do it. It might be hard, and there might be loss along the way. But your emotions come alive in writing. If you have a vision to make this world a better place with your writing, then do it. Life is full of change and challenges. I won't guarantee your book will be a success. It may flop, but it is worth trying and putting out there to the world. That decision is up to you to put it there. Good luck with your Amazon Kindle book. Make your Kindle book great, and kindle your writing.
Hello, this is Joe Vexter, and I'm going to invite on the podcast Joseph Vivaldi, and he's going to be talking about some of the products and the Joseph Vivaldi Network and some stuff that he does, and also Kurt too. Hi, I'm Joseph Vivaldi of the Joseph Vivaldi Network, and we have a good lineup ahead of you for this coming season. We've got this show, Yesterday's News with Joe Vexter and Kurt. We have Inspirations with the Jabbers, so check that out when it comes. Also, we've got, coming up on the season, we have the Ricky and Wolfman Show. It's going to be discussing a lot about commentary on movies such as The Matrix, and Back to the Future and shows down the line and Jobber's Pit, and it's pretty much the lineup. So we got Kurt talking about the Open Network.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Curtis Bearhart here on Yesterday's News with Joe Dexter, and I'm here to provide a golden-throated window into the Oaken-Us Network. The Oaken-Us Network has a variety of channels. We have audiobooks, poetry, gaming, religion, spirituality, and now the new Temporality Shadow, where we interview the wormhole, Arkenanon 1, and there's various guests, and it's really an interesting lineup of programs. The Oaken-Us Network, a creative baptism for every day. The Oaken-Us Network features the writing of Richard Andrew Olkis, as well as his creative properties. Check it out as soon as you can at Spreaker.com.
Yes. Hello, this is Joe Baxter, and I am back at the podcast with Uncle Kurt. And we are going to have co-anchor, co-host, Curtis Bearhart. Uncle Kurt. Kurt, take over for the news.
Yeah, that's me. So, this is off of the AP, New Hampshire Birds. Man fined $124 for kicking a seagull that ate his cheeseburger. Now, I've never wanted to kick a seagull before. That's rather rude.
Maybe it's because he ate the cheeseburger.
I think that's what's being implied here. Hampton, New Hampshire.
Don't go eating anyone's cheeseburger.
You eat my cheeseburger, I'll kick you too. A man accused of kicking a seagull that tried to eat his cheeseburger at a New Hampshire beach has been fined $124. Police investigated the report from a bystander at Hampton Beach earlier this summer. NH1 reports the man Nate Rancleos, if I'm saying that right, which I'm bound to not be, said he just returned from getting a cheeseburger and fries and was sitting on the sand. Well, that's your first mistake, bucko. He said seagulls got to the burger. Yeah, you're sitting on the sand. You're not in your living room. There's seagulls there. What do you want?
Let me get this straight.
Yeah, please.
Let me get this straight. The seagull, who's the thief, came and stole the sandwich away from this guy.
No, it said it.
The guy gets angry, and he gets fun.
Got to the burger. Well, it said it tried. First it said it tried to eat his cheeseburger, but then it said he said seagulls got to the burger. Seagulls. So see, it was like a gang.
Oh, a gang. So
there was
a gang attack.
There was a flock of seagulls, or a gang, if you will.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, what did they do to him? He spun around with his leg to shoo one away, but struck the bird. He said it was a simple mistake, a likely story. I would be infuriated.
Mistake? I think not. If I was that seagull, I would feel hurt. You know, this giant monstrosity of a thing is kicking me.
Yeah, it's a monstrosity, all right. A witness said it appeared the bird's leg was injured and it struggled to fly away. New Hampshire Fish and Game Lieutenant Adam Cheney, well, I hope it's not like that other guy, says seagulls are protected under federal law. Why on earth that is, I have no idea. But they are, apparently. What a riveting story. It certainly is good that I had my safety harness on, because otherwise I might have gotten psychic whiplash from how exciting that was.
Well, all I'm going to say is, He's out of $124. I guess he'll think twice before he kicks the seagull.
Could be. It's possible. It could be that he's learned absolutely nothing and will not reform or change. That's also possible.
Maybe he'll get angry more and keep on kicking seagulls. That wouldn't be any good.
Well, here's another story out of Connecticut, News AP, New Haven. Connecticut restaurant owner fined over no dog pee sign. Yes, you heard it right, kids. No dog pee sign. Dog pee, as in urine. Yes. Let's perhaps make it difficult to tell what a pee is. So I'm emphasizing. So it is a sarcastic sign in the window of a sarcastic sign. What do you mean? In the window of a Connecticut restaurant.
Let me get this straight. The dog doesn't know. The dog doesn't know where. The dog can't read. The dog doesn't know where to speak.
Well, I would imagine it's got something to do with its owners. But yes, you're right. There is a hole in the logic. Say that the dog has no owner, and it's just wandering free. Like you saw Lady in a Tramp when you were a kid. Remember how that one dog was? Well, how's he gonna read a sign? He's too busy eating spaghetti.
I mean, if the dog gets peas and doesn't have an owner and everything else, how is the dog gonna get fined?
Well, hold on to your Tony Awards there. Let me. Restaurant asking people not to let their dogs pee on the eatery's outside flower pot has earned the owner. Well, see, it's not even about the dog. The owner has a $250 fine.
Oh, it's an owner. All these fines.
Yes. Duke Nugian. That's not a real name. Well, maybe it is. Owner of Duke's Place. Duck's Place? No. He's Duke's. In New Haven, tells the New Haven Independent, which must be a newspaper or website, he was disgusted with people allowing their dog to urinate on his pot. I, for one, would be furious. That's it.
I don't want anyone urinating on his dog.
No, especially not a dog. He thought a humorous sign was a good way of discouraging dog walkers from letting their pets relieve themselves there. It read, "Attention, dog owners. This is a pay-per-pee flower pot. Pay inside or leave your address and we'll kindly refund or return your favor." Honda Smith, the city's public space enforcement officer, said Nguyen broke 2 city ordinances for being a public nuisance and issued the fine Tuesday. Nguyen says he plans to appeal. How did he break anything at all by just wanting dogs to not pee on his flower pot? That's the real mystery here.
I've got to say this to Joe Vester. I've got to say that being an owner and having a dog, you gotta know where the dog can pee and where the dog can't. If the dog pees outside, the dog's not gonna know if that property is peeable or not. The dog's just gonna go and pee.
That's a very good point.
And, to find the owner, I mean, I can understand if the dog is leaving a deuce and not cleaning it, but now they want to control urination.
Oh, it's just completely unreasonable, I know.
I mean, now it's where is the right spot for a dog to go?
Well, not on the guy's flower pot. I think that's what he's saying.
I guess not on the flower pot.
I mean, it's not like he kicked the dog, like that guy kicked the seagull. I mean, the guy's seagull stealing his cheeseburger, and the dog is peeing. I mean, what's wrong with the animal kingdom? This is just madness. They're becoming lawless. They're forming a gang. Soon we're